We are assembling the snow Nutcracker shadow box. And I'm going to get started by getting my base ready first. And I'm just folding these two pieces on the score lines. And I'm going to glue this blue piece to this tab. Just want to make sure that's lined up really well. Apply some pressure there, make sure it sticks. And then, so these three pieces are different sizes. The smallest one goes in the front, the next one in the middle, the biggest one in the back. It just lines up to the edge and then to the bottom. Now for the curtain, you start with one of the small semicircles and you line it up to the edge and to the top. And then do the other smaller one. And then the longer one goes in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to slide this under my mat to help it dry flat. Start with her. So now these are the inserts. So you want to fold your tabs. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm folding these really hard because the tabs are only 1/4 inch. And so I want to make sure that they fold well. Okay, so here's snow. You have 3 snowflakes. You got a small, a medium, and a large. The large one goes here on this piece. So we're going to go ahead and stick that into place. Nope. First, put your floor on. And it's the medium-sized piece. Okay, now you can put your snowflake on. And then for your snowflake inserts, it's the same. So you want to use the biggest one on this one. You have a small, a medium, and a large. Okay, so now that's in place. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place her bun. And it just goes right up there on top. And then, uh-oh. I lost her face. I hope I didn't glue it down. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I know what happened. I have a finished face somewhere. Here it is. I had mixed up, and I have all my pieces cut, and that one's too small too. Okay, I'm struggling here, guys. I'm sorry. I have one head that's cut too small, and I thought it was just an accident, but apparently I just have one head cut too small. I must have cut from the wrong file. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to put her body in place. Don't glue her hands down all the way if you want them to go over her dress, like so. Just leave her hands with no glue. I'm just going to make the smaller head work. Okay, so and just glue this into place like so. And then her dress, when her dress slides on, you just want to, if you want her hands in front, you just want to pop it under her hands like that. You could let her hands be behind her dress. And before I glue that into place, I think I'm going to put this accent that's for her dress on. Okay. And now, so she has a little headdress piece, and just put a little bit of glue on it, and You just want to kind of line up that center to the top of her bun, and that goes on like that. And then you can put her head on. Your head is going to line up better than this one. Oh, so let me tell you here that you have a red oval and a black oval for her eyes and her mouth. Put the red one on first, then glue the black one in place, okay? Because the red one is behind the black one. It overlaps just a little. And then you put her hair on, like so. And now she has some shoes. So I'm gonna get my pickup tool. I just put a small dot of glue there because it just takes the smallest amount of glue. If you don't want to deal with this small piece, you could just color the tip of her shoes on if you have some markers. There you go. So that's Snow. And I'm also going to put her under my mat. That's why I did her first, so that she would have time to flatten. And now we're going to fold this on the score lines. We're going to glue our floor into place. And our snowflakes. Being very careful not to use too much glue on this one. It's a little bit smaller. There we are. Okay, and now we can assemble the card. I'm going to leave Snow under the mat for a few minutes longer. So we're going to stand your card up so that you've got your side folded. Take your insert with your flaps open and just lay it here on the bottom. And we're going to glue it just like this, okay? So I'm going to put glue on this tab. I'm going to lay this down, pushing it right into this fold right here. Apply some pressure to get it stuck to the side. so. Now we're going to do the same thing with the next insert. My tabs are open. I'm going to lay this down right on top of the insert that's in there. And I'm going to apply glue here to this tab. Okay. All right. Now we're going to put glue on these tabs. We're going to leave this side flat on the table and bring this over and glue these tabs to this side. And make sure it gets stuck down well. Carefully fold it over so that you don't pop that off. And now we're going to close this up. And there is snow. Thank you for joining me.